Homes for sale in Spokane, but at prices many can't afford. What's the planning to make housing more affordable for families? And that's what Spokane's new planning director is working hard to figure out. It's his first week on the job in a role that can shape Spokane's future for decades.
Spencer Gardner worked in the private sector for years. In city government, he most recently contributed to Spokane's Sustainability Action Plan. As an urban planner, he says we need to rethink how cities and developers work together. Esther Bauer is here to show us his solutions.
Well, he says he's committed to maintaining the unique character neighborhoods in our communities have, but he also wants to get more homes on the market quickly. He says increasing the supply will bring prices down and make housing more affordable.
A lot to learn.
Spencer Gardner is learning a lot in his first week at City Hall while leading Spokane's planning department. He says current housing regulations need to be updated so developers can build projects easier.
First of all, we need to see developers as partners. I've had to bump my head against the ways in which development is difficult to accomplish.
While he embraces the growth our city's experiencing,
let's also recognize that we live in a fantastic place that a lot of people want to come to.
He doesn't want to see neighborhoods lose what makes them special.
The question is, how do we create that supply in a way that enhances our neighborhoods rather than degrading from the character of those neighborhoods?
While he says he can't update zoning laws on his own to increase density, he wants to start conversations with affordable housing advocates, developers, and city leaders to reframe how we approach planning for the future.
Rethinking the relationship between government and developers and neighborhoods, and trying to create that conversation. That's the important part.
What he says is also important is updating the role current homeowners play in housing. He'd like to see people be able to use extra space in and around their home to create more housing opportunities.
We want to try to bring everybody, and not just the big out-of-town developers, but bring everybody into the housing picture.
And Gardner was selected out of a national search as the best candidate to help our city figure out a game plan to the housing crisis. In studio tonight, Esther Bauer, 4 News Now.
Thank you, Esther. But trying to find a house is hard. Finding one that's affordable is even harder. Money from Washington could help put a dent in that. The city of Spokane received more than $680,000 from the state. It'll fund the Liberty Park Terrace affordable housing project in the Perry district. Rent will range depending on a family's income. The project still needs $5 to $6 million more dollars. Proclaim Liberty, the organization behind it, is searching for more money so it doesn't have to take out a big mortgage.
We're continuing to investigate different opportunities through state funding. The city has been very generous, and the city really wants this project to be successful, so we thank the city for helping us out in so many different ways.
Well, the money will go to utility connection fees and merging units to the city's water system. Right now, the plan is to house 54 families in 3 separate buildings.